What's going on, y'all? I wasn't sure how to start with this video, so but it's something I want to been do for a while now. But I was just waiting for the right time. I think this is the perfect time now. But I used to do this thing called David's Corner, but I think I'm gonna bring it back now. Just my thoughts. I'm gonna also post these on my YouTube channel as well. So, I'm gonna have the link whenever I get done with this. But if I'm gonna do David's Corner, so I just wanna, I think I'll start off with, my story first, because I definitely think that's important. But yeah, with that said, this is gonna be just like more of an introductory video, but I'm also give you some points too. So that first one being, life is a journey, and my journey sort of started, like this journey of self-reflection started off, like I want to say about 3 years ago. And as I do more of these, I'll go more in depth and more detail. But yeah, mine is like, that's when like this self-reflective moment, this aha moment, about like 3 years ago. Well, yeah, 3 years, almost 4 years now. But and the first thing I want to speak about is I think accountability, pain, and growth. Yeah. So, in life, you got to take a look around, and the first thing you got to realize is sometimes in life, you're not where you want to be, but, and you can't blame anyone else but yourself, and you have to take accountability. And that's going to be one of my main points, because you need to take accountability for yourself, for your actions, because they affect those around you as well, and your community. And also, you don't want to try to hold somebody else accountable, but you yourself aren't being accountable. That just makes you a hypocrite. And going through that accountability process, that self-reflection process, that can actually be painful, and sometimes we don't want to take stock of that and look inward, but we are always quick to look outward. And while you're going through that process, you're going to learn some things about you. That's going to shock and surprise you. You're going to learn things that you never thought you would do. You'll learn things that what you will put up with, what you won't put up with anymore. Yeah. So, and going through that process, is growth. Through the crucible of fire, men are forged. So I think this one's more, David's Corner is going to be mainly focused on men, honestly. But, and then also about a year and a half ago, I experienced a loss. I thought it was the end of the world. But, going through that, at the time I didn't understand. I thought it was the end of the world. But going through that is preparing me for the man that I'm becoming. I haven't really been really active on social media like that, and there's a reason why. And besides like Instagram and Twitter, sometimes TikTok. But for the most part, I deleted all my social medias because they were just distractions. And the reason why is because after my loss that I felt that, that I felt like I was going through, felt life was falling apart. I was like, that led me to accountability. Like, why am I here and how did I get here? Because it was the choices that I made. And that's certain choices that I made and certain lifestyle that I was living caused me to endure that loss. Now, fast forward, 6 months to a year, I actually had like this 6-month challenge. It's the Roman numeral VI and MNTS, like for 6 months. You can truly change and turn your life around within 6 months, but you have to be willing to put that work in. And the reason why I'm leaving this part right now is because within last year, I've lost a lot of weight. I've actually been more fit. I'm actually in better health than I was a year ago. In addition, I decided to focus and really lock in on my professional career. And it's been a while now, but I just felt, I'm getting settled in, finding my legs. But recently in my career path, in my life, at work, I was just recently promoted. And fellas, there are times where you're gonna experience loss, where you just have to keep your head to the grindstone, keep your head low, and focus on what's important. So, I'm enjoying my new role, getting settled in. I love, the career that I'm in right now. And my coworkers and my colleagues, they supported me through this journey. It took a lot of long days, but I'm progressing. So, I just want to let y'all know that I got more of these coming. This went went longer than I thought it would. But yeah, you gotta really hone in and lock in on what's important, to you, and you gotta build that growth and value. And so through that pain and crucible that I went through and still going through, I'm learning a lot of life lessons. And, I want to be able to learn those life lessons, learn from them, and then show my son how to grow from them. But while I'm on my journey, I want to share that journey with you guys, and I want you guys to follow me on that journey, And so, fellas, you gotta get your mental right. You gotta get your health right. You gotta get your finances right, which all three of those things I'm working on right now. So I believe in therapy, but therapy has a graduation and end date. And the most important thing, you got to get your relationship with God first. If you don't have a relationship with God, you ain't got nothing. I'm not perfect. I don't want to pretend and sit here like I'm on my self-righteous horse, because I definitely am not. I'm a very, very flawed man. But I recognize, in order for me to become the man that I need to become for myself, my community, my church, my son, and the man that God needs me to be so he can work throughout my life, I had to accept those flaws and be willing to change them. But yeah, that's, a quick little spiel right there. I'll be doing more of these, but I'll be going more in depth. And then, there's some things that are personal that I'm not going to share. There are things I will. But, I just want everybody to win. And fellas, focus on what's in front of you. Take it one step at a time. And the pain will hurt, but you got to get through it. You got to work through it. So, and that's my thoughts. So I got another one of these coming for y'all next week. And that's pain, growth, accountability. And I think I'll go more into detail in the next one. All right, have a good day.